Hello everyone, my name is David and I am here to make a quick video to review and talk about my experience with my business coach Tarek Johnson. A little bit about myself first. I have been an engineer since 2011 and I have been thinking about for the past few years how to become an investor and a business owner, but was not able to connect all the dots myself before I started working with Tarek. I started my coaching with Tarek in July this year, 2021. And today is November 7th, 2021. And I am very happy to report that I have been operating my very first business for almost a month now. I purchased a poke bowl restaurant on October 13th, 2021 in San Diego. It's a locally owned business, and that is just 3 months and 13 days into the coaching program. To For me, the most challenge I had is to know the proper steps to take to go from point A to point B. I had a rough vision of where I wanted to be, but I didn't know what options I had or what the necessary steps that I needed to take. And Tarek was able to bring a lot of clarity, a lot of structure into this to take me from point A to point B. Which brings me to the next point I want to talk about is I think there's three things that Tarek brings to the table that is very impactful or beneficial to me. One is his knowledge and experience operating as a business owner. He has owned franchise stores. So for me, I was able to ask him any questions anywhere in my journey, either regarding owning a business, financials, taxes, legal, whatever questions I had, I was able to ask him. He was always able to provide me with a few options for me to look into, to do my research, to find out what the best answer is for me and my business. The second point is his resources and connection. I feel like at any stage of my journey, and he was always able to provide me a list of options, people to contact. That saved me a lot of time and money, just from for example, looking for local maintenance services or tax services, or legal services. He's already had his good connections. He know who would provide valuable services. So that saved a lot of time and money for me. So that gave me a starting point to go to do more research, to do my own homework, and then make the decision on what is best for me. The third point is he has a very clear and structured process to take you from your point A to your point B, starting from understanding or knowing who you are, where you want to be, and knowing your strengths and weaknesses as a person and as a business owner, and then basically go from there, take the proper steps. But you have to know yourself, and you have to know where you want to go before you start going. So I think the whole process of his coaching was very clear and was very properly set up. So that made me feel like my journey was very, very easy. Just because that I was following a very structured and good process. So what's next? So is there anything that I wasn't expecting that pleasantly surprised me? There is one thing. I was able to learn a lot more about myself, about my strengths. At the very beginning of the coaching program, Tarek and we went through a very long list of questionnaires to answer questions and to basically to know my personal traits as a person and as a business owner. And I was able to learn that I am a connector first, a thinker second, which did explain a lot of things that I do, which was basically something I was doing without knowing that I was making connection with other people. That kind of made me realize, well, that is one of my strengths, and I should really utilize that into the business world. I think that's one thing that's really surprised me and I really enjoyed, is to learn more about myself and use that as my my advantage. So I think my best advice for someone who's thinking about or considering working with Tarek is to watch all of his YouTube videos, because after all this month of working with him, he's very authentic. So how he is in all of his YouTube videos is exactly how he is off the camera. So if you like the way he presents, carries himself in his YouTube videos, you will like working with him. He is very caring. He's very passionate. He's very passionate about your success, or me, or how we would just get out this rat race of being employee to somebody else. So I feel like he's very authentic. So if you do feel a connection with him by watching his YouTube videos, then I feel like you would have a great connection with him, working with him to purchase your first business. That's all. Thank you for watching.